Bluetooth speaker while listening to the AM Drive. Sports talk is not worth your safety or the safety of others. Thank you.
Yo.
What up?
What's up, dude? I'm tweeting a tweet that said, "Run it back, Pete's power plays," and that's not what it's supposed to say.
Run it back, Pete's power plays. Free.
I don't understand. I'm on here. It says live.
Is this replay supposed to be on?
No. It says live talk show on 12 Ounce Sports up here, but on there it says "Run it back, Pete's power plays." Like, what in the world? Restream is balling, dude. Bugging. Something.
I wonder if he was supposed to have a power play replay today. Like right now.
That's weird.
Not today, mother.
Oh, wow. 12 Sports on the page got 15 retweets on the Football is Back things featuring the 2 Chainz fight.
Yeah, did you see? I mean, obviously you saw that. Like, that was crazy.
I don't appreciate anything that happened in that video.
So, all right, well, let's talk about it because it's a very small, it's a 40-something second video. So, obviously, we don't know what happened before. The video starts basically with her in his face.
Yep.
There's rumors that I guess the guy was saying something poorly. The blonde lady's boyfriend or husband was saying something to her, and the black guy intervened to maybe support her, and I guess she got offended, and then she got in his face, and I don't know, man. But anyways, based on the 45 seconds we have, I don't know, man. You could call me less of a man, but if you slap me, if you a stranger slaps me in the face, nope. That ain't, yeah, no, I'm sorry. The dude, the girl's man, he got knocked out. He took some licks for something we don't even know what he did.
Well, he started getting up, trying to swing, I guess, trying to get involved, and she looked like she wore the pants. I mean, if I'm being completely fair in that family.
Yeah, he definitely portrayed beta male in like multiple aspects in that, because he sat back while his girlfriend was all up in this guy's face, and then he tried to fight and got just knocked the hell out. And then when he got up, he didn't even go anywhere near the guy. Like when he came to, nah, he was chilling.
I just don't like the fact that the dude thought. Well, I don't like that he took exception to her slapping him. Like,
you wouldn't?
I would. I mean, dude, it's a female. Like, I am not. I wish people would say it's okay for both parties to be wrong. I agree. I completely agree. She should not. She should not have been an idiot. But you are 10 times more wrong when you hit her back. Unless it's in self-defense, you are the idiot at that point. Both can be true.
Let me watch this one more time. Hold on.
I don't need to watch it. She gets in his face.
Oh, wow.
He took exception to her slapping him. Like, are you a...
Right, but here, You
would have punched her. You would have hit her. You would have hit her.
I'm watching it. Hold on. She took another swing at him. He was getting 2-on-1s. Oh, yeah, man. Dude ate some Black Fist meatballs for lunch. Holy crap.
Come on.
Oh, my God.
I don't appreciate that. I don't think it's cool. What? I think people are
cool, but
I just don't like
double teamed. It was self-defense. When she slaps him, he cocks back.
Oh, poor
baby. He stops himself. He absolutely stops himself.
But he swung at the guy and then he swung at her too. So that made it worse.
All right, So he comes out, he stops himself, and then he prepares himself for a fight with the guy, and she comes back at him. It's self-defense at that point. It's 2 people versus 1.
Oh, 2 people. Yeah.
That lady
And he kept going. So after he knocked the dude out, he's still going. So it's not self-defense. Self-defense
No. He punched her 1 time
by law.
And then she knocked him out. He knocked him out. And then she's choking him. And then he just pushes her off.
By law.
He pushes her off. That's self-defense.
You don't understand law. If you claim you took law and you're lying if you're saying that.
Are you kidding me?
Excessive force after self-defense is a possibility, Aaron. If you
At what point do you think he's not defending himself? He kept swinging. Not at her.
But either one, after the dude was clearly knocked out, he kept going. At that point, you have done your job. Walk away like a grown man. If you were so self-defense and scared, bull crap. He hit him. He wanted to hit him again. Stop saying that.
Good. I didn't say. I'm saying he was being in the initial part of the fight. He is defending himself from 2 people. Now after he's got everything under control.
Yes. So why did he keep going? Why did he feel compelled to keep going? As excessive force at that point.
That's why.
It doesn't matter.
I'm not saying
the law does not care.
I don't care about that. I'm not talking about law. The charges can be filed by whoever, but to say that this man is the only one at fault is complete and utter baloney.
That. See, and that's why I keep on telling people. No, people keep on misconstruing that he's the only one wrong. They all are wrong, but people only want to say, "Oh, poor guy, he had to self-defend." Why are we saying that? He was a thug just like they were.
He did have to defend himself in the beginning. I mean, it's not a self-defense, but in the situation of initiating an assault, she slapped him in the face. That's assault, brother.
That's cool. He didn't help it though. He didn't help the fact of getting her charged though.
But you know what? There's a culture of people, regardless of color, that like if you come at me, you miss because I will end you. And he ended that dude. That dude ate some meatballs for dinner that night. Holy cow!
He was out. He was in cold.
Yeah, he was out. You
better have an AM Drive mug tomorrow. You better have the AM Drive mug tomorrow morning.
I'll have them in the mornings, man. I'm not gonna
because I'll be coming. No. I'll be coming fresh off of
debut it now.
I'll probably be dizzy tomorrow morning. Okay.
Okay. Well, drink some coffee and eat some candy bars.
That's right.
Or Mountain Dew. Get all hopped up on Mountain Dew.
Right. I think the culture of you hit me, I'm gonna swing and kick you out. It's really stupid and immature. Like, at what point do we become grown-ups in life? I just want to know. At what point does maturity kick in and say this isn't worth it? I understand, like, if somebody hits you, I get it. Like, it's you. Oh, don't be a bitch, but it's like you're being an idiot and immature just like they are. If you swing,
sure.
I got you now. That's what point do we grow up?
Well,
what point do people grow up? Though?
Mike, have you ever gotten a fight in your life?
Yes.
Did you win?
In 7th grade, yes. But have I had chances to be in more? Yes. Have I cared to? No. Has it made me less of a man? No. I don't get the culture of, I gotta hit you. No, I don't. I don't have to. I have a problem with myself if I have to hit you back at 24 years old. I have a life to live, and so do you. Grow up.
Well, okay. Well, that's a fair assessment. But would you rather have one of them pulled a gun on the other person? Because that seems to be the more of the world we live in right now.
That's a dumb world as well. I
agree, but you know what? I think when I grew up and you fought somebody, you walked away from it. Like you both kicked the ever-loving hell out of each other.
Wow.
And you walked away, and you eventually, when the fight was done, you weren't dead. You walked away from it. Like you had some bumps, you had some bruises. I've got fake teeth in my mouth because of it. Like,
really?
Yeah, that's one right here. Like, but I'm alive. Nobody pulled a gun on me.
Right.
That it's a different culture now. Like, it wouldn't be shocking if either one of them pulled a gun on each other. I don't know how they would have gotten it in the stadium, but my point being is that, like, I'm sorry. You know what? I can understand. Again, there's no context to this video. It just starts with her and him
I don't like that.
face to face. Well, that's how all these videos are. So, based on no context other than the 45 seconds I can see, I have no problem with what the black guy did. Now, are you saying that, two people can be in the wrong? Absolutely. To continue, I don't think once he knocked the dude out, he really didn't continue fighting. Once he knocked dude out, the woman then put the black guy in the headlock and he pushed her off and walked away from the situation. I think once he was done defending the situation of her slapping him in the face and then her husband or boyfriend or cousin, because it is Pittsburgh, her was knocked out cold, dude ended the situation. I have no
pow.
If by the letter of the law he gets assault charge or a battery charge, c'est la vie. You're right. He's in this situation. Whatever happens. But to say he's the only one that deserves something, or the other people are the only one that deserve something, absolutely not. I 100% agree with you. People can be wrong. But if I'm having to find the protagonist in this argument, it's the black.
Hold on. You were breaking up like every other word, skipping because you're Wi-Fi right now. So hold on. I'm gonna let Aaron take a little 5-second break there. Otherwise, I wouldn't cut him off. He's over there watching it again with the full blast volume.
Yeah, I'm watching the end of it here.
You can turn it down.
Yeah, he de-escalates the situation right after he knows the situation's under control.
Trey Lance touchdown.
Week 2 starter.
You owe me a shirt, baby, soon. I promise you.
Yeah, that Jimmy Garoppolo pass today over the head of Ayuk, that's not going to look good for me. I can tell you that.
Trey Lance, he's missed some throws, but he has made every big throw that I've seen him take. Like Patrick Mahomes does not have a ring right now. If Trey Lance is in that game.
In what game?
The Super Bowl.
What a terrible projection there.
I love Patrick Mahomes. I think he's the greatest quarterback in the league right now. But I guarantee
Trey Lance is playing second stringers.
I don't care. Trey Lance.
Of course you don't.
The Chiefs defense look like second stringers though. That logic is so stupid. Second stringers. Oh, that's second stringers. If a dude's wide open, you cannot hit him in a Super Bowl. It's the same thing as playing second stringers. He's wide open. Why can't you hit him down the field? Jimmy Garoppolo flew.
You're comparing a Jimmy Garoppolo throw in the Super Bowl, in the biggest game in the NFL's history, to a preseason Week 2 throw?
Yes. You know why?
That's atrocious, Mike.
So are they both not open? Let's say Emmanuel Sanders is wide open, right? This guy's wide open. What difference does it make? Can you make the throw? Garoppolo misses the throw in preseason and misses in the Super Bowl. Trey Lance makes the throw in the preseason. He'll probably make it in the Super Bowl. It's that simple. It's a wide open throw, and he's making them. Jimmy Garoppolo cannot.
Mike, are you ball washing a guy from North Dakota again? Are you going to ball wash Carson Wentz? These guys are terrible. They play inferior competition. Carson Wentz is a below average quarterback, and Trey Lance played less games than he did in college. He did. He only played 19 games.
Carson, I understand that, but to say that Trey Lance, because it's only preseason, if Jimmy Garoppolo could make that throw, he would have made that throw. He did not. So why is that? Oh, it's only preseason. They're both. Was Emmanuel Sanders not 10 yards past the dude?
Sure, I'm understanding that.
That looks like a second stringer.
But I will tell you what, this team doesn't make the Super Bowl with Trey Lance this year. If Trey Lance is a starter Week 1, they don't even sniff a Super Bowl.
It's a different league.
Oh God, it's the same league.
The Buccaneers. Got the Packers.
They're not even going to win their own division.
Who?
The San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah, Matt Stafford, I've heard, looks good.
Of course he looks good. He was always good.
He's always been underachieving.
Well, that's the entire Detroit Lions franchise, Mike.
But people will forget that at Georgia, he's better than Jimmy Garoppolo, but I mean he missed big throws in big games at Georgia too. So I don't understand why people.
Every quarterback misses big throws. I mean,
it's all the Lions' fault though. Is a lazy take to me. Like Daniel Jones.
It's all Matt Stafford's fault. It's a lazy take too.
No, I mean it's both their faults, but I feel like people ball wash Matthew Stafford so much it doesn't make any sense. Like, give him like 25% of the blame,
Matt
please.
Stafford got no love until all of a sudden he showed up in LA. Matt Stafford was an afterthought.
He's gotten love for the last 5 years by Lions fans. He's gotten love for so long.
Well, there's not a lot for Lions fans to love, Mike. Their entire city's sports organizations are terrible.
Shout out, Lou.
The entire city of Detroit has terrible sports organizations currently. Well, not historically.
Who wants to go to Detroit, though? Like, let's be real.
The Lions, or you just mean in general?
In general, like, who wants to go to the Pistons or the? I don't know. I feel like once Cade Cunningham wants to, he's going to bounce. Like, once he can, he's going to bounce.
That's the way of the world in the NBA now. It's like, why play in these markets because no one cares about you? That's why people like Damian Lillard are such a unicorn. The fact that, but now he's already to that point where he's like, well, I think it's time for me to maybe consider moving on.
Yeah, and I don't know why you take all this
you
money.
talked about it. You talked about it in a show a few weeks back that Zion's just going to play out his contract and he'll be gone out of New Orleans. Like, that's just the way of the world now. It's the Miamis, the Brooklyns, the LA Lakers.
We should move to Brooklyn though, just because Draymond wants to.
That's what I don't. The thing I don't understand is why Brooklyn. Like, I mean, the Knicks were like the basketball royalty, and no one wants to play for them.
25 years ago, yes.
Hell, yeah, even up to like 15 years ago in the early 2000s, the Knicks were a powerhouse. They didn't win titles, but they were always right around there. The Knicks, the Pacers.
Because MSG is an old stadium.
But it's the most iconic stadium in almost the world.
That's true. MSG is up there. So is MGM Grand in Las Vegas, though. I have to give credit for that.
Yeah, but they've actually moved a lot of events away from the MGM Grand. But it is in terms of boxing one of the most famous arenas of all time. I mean, Mayweather fights, Tyson fights, Holyfield fights, Foreman fights. Right. You know.
Oh, so, what do you make of Pacquiao fighting again? By the way, I just want to ask your opinion on that. I'm like, I thought you were.
You know, my thing with Pacquiao and everything, you know, the one thing I'll take away from Pacquiao is he never turns away a challenge. He will fight anybody, unlike Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather will do anything he can to protect his undefeated streak.
Which Pacquiao flawed as crap.
Sure. But Pacquiao would take on anybody. And I think it's finally time to hang him up for him. But, you know, cheers. And it's tough, you know.
I need a cup that big to drink my water. I really do.
It's 30 ounces, baby. I try to drink 3 of these a day.
I need to start.
It's desert out here, man. I feel like I'm never hydrated enough. And then I got my coffee.
Just everything you're doing with that water is being destroyed by the coffee. I love it.
You do realize coffee is just brewed water, correct?
With a lot of crap in it, yes.
What crap is in coffee? Please enlighten me. What crap is in coffee? They're beans.
There's a reason why. You drink? Beans, you have sugar in your coffee?
No.
Oh, you have creamer?
I do.
Okay, there you go. Then I'm sure it's not black coffee you're drinking now.
It's milk.
There you go. I like coffee. I just don't drink it.
Okay, I didn't like coffee up until recently. So.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Means you're getting old.
My wife bought these syrups, these flavored syrups that are in there, and they make the coffee taste nice.
Nice. Hey, can we talk about the baseball and their lack of marketing skills once again here?
With what? This Little League World Series thing?
This Little League Classic?
How did the Angels have 3 men on or bases loaded, no outs, and get no runs out of that?
Oh, I switched it to the Chargers and 49ers. I was watching Trey Lance play out the world. Hold on. So, I don't know. By the way, Shohei Ohtani, I feel very sorry for him. I feel like, is it weird that the Angels are not a destination? Like, you saw they're snake bitten. It just feels like
they are a destination.
Everyone wants the Dodgers.
Well, because the Dodgers are good right now. That's not always the case. I just feel like
the Angels are. I believe the Angels have a cooler logo. That's a lie. I can't say that.
I don't think people are going to be signing free agent deals because of the logo, Mike.
No, but I feel like everybody just like always goes to the Dodgers, but like we can't give the Angels anything here. Any
But Mike,
credit
you're
here?
a prisoner. You're a prisoner of the moment, dude. Angels' playoff history over the last 20 years is far better than the Dodgers.
Then why?
The Angels were a perennial playoff contender.
I know. Then what's going on now?
They're not, the pieces that they're bringing in are just not gelling.
Not gelling. Dr. Scholl's not gelling. Did you see?
I mean, look at this. Look at this here.
Said?
From 2002 to 2009, they made the playoffs every year but one. 2006.
2002 to 2009. Well, that's ancient history. By the way, that's like over 10 years ago. Come on,
old,
dude.
Mike.
I'm
Sorry,
24.
you're like 12 years old.
How could you literally bring up a 2009 stat now?
Because
you try
to live all your sports in the present. Oh, this team sucks. Well, yeah, right now they're going through sick. The Dodgers sucked for a long time, and now they just spent $300 million to be good, and $100 million of it is sitting in a courtroom facing sexual assault charges.
Who?
Trevor Bauer.
That's right. He was the league's darling for like a month. He's an idiot.
I don't know if he ever was. He was always.
He was a spokes. They were relying on him to say a lot of stuff about baseball rules and stuff. And good pitch, you idiot. Good pitch. Almost hit him. Let's clear the. I was actually advocating for clearing the bases in a Little League World Series Classic game. Please do that.
So the Dodgers from 1995 to 2004 made 0 playoff appearances. And then from 2004 till now, 10, they've made 10.
This man is still bringing up the stats, and I'm trying to talk about baseball right now.
I'm talking about baseball. I'm talking about the Dodgers. You said, why are they not?
The 90s?
I'm sorry you weren't alive for them, Mike.
No, but Justin Upton, it was funny.
Back when sports weren't billion-dollar contracts and people played for the love of the game because they weren't making hundreds of millions of dollars. Sports are a joke now.
Sports are a lot more talented now too. And they deserve to have more money.
Yeah, well then people like us are never going to go to a game because I'm not paying those ridiculous prices.
Jake Lace is pissed off. The Cowboys are still relevant.
Do you realize how much tickets are into the Raiders games here? The worst seats are being sold for $600. The worst seats are being sold. I'm not going to a game and sitting in the freaking clouds for $600. So the NFL could kindly F right off. I'm not going to a game. I don't even like watching the NFL live anyways. Who likes watching the NFL live anymore? The NFL is the worst sport to watch live. 100%. To sit in a stadium, it's the worst sport.
Or sit in the stadium, sure. I thought you might like to watch live. I'm like, we can't watch this on TV?
No, I like watching on TV. I'm saying the NFL of the major 4 sports is the worst sport to watch in the stadium.
Baseball's pretty bad, too, in the stadium.
Baseball's phenomenal. You can make a day.
Baseball is trash in stadium.
No.
Yeah, if you're always watching a pitcher throw this like right here, it's a lot better than saying, "Oh, I couldn't tell if it was a strike or not." I don't have to see. Like, I was in an old Brave stadium. That was the worst. I was like, man, I'm going to a baseball game. That was garbage. That was bad.
Agree to disagree. Baseball is not the best sport to watch live. Hockey is. Hockey is the best sport to watch live.
Of course, but basketball is up there too. But like, I wouldn't put football in the same realm as because baseball's pretty bad too.
I disagree, but I also believe that basketball. I can skip 7/8 of a basketball game and watch the last 5 minutes and be fine.
I can do the same with baseball and hockey. So.
I disagree with hockey, but baseball, I can probably get down with that.
I feel like people.
The last 5 minutes of a basketball game take an hour. That's ridiculous.
Last 5 minutes of every sport take an hour. So I don't know what you're getting at.
No,
I never understood that about basketball. Like, I get like they could be better with the replays, but like I don't understand why people on one hand they want to get it right and the other hand they don't want to. I don't understand that.
I just don't understand why, like, if we have instant replay technology in all these sports, why we don't use it to the fullest effect.
Why do baseball umpires have to still exist? Because like I've never understood, like, we have a clear strike zone, but no, this umpire said otherwise, like ruining people's lives. I don't understand it.
Ruining people's lives?
Yes, like there are some pitches that will probably ruin a pitcher's career because it was called a ball, not a strike. That's unacceptable to me. That is going to happen, and I don't understand why an umpire should be able to be the judge, jury, and everything for that. I don't understand that. That doesn't make any sense. The TV is literally showing us a strike zone. Oh, that doesn't exist. Well, it kind of does.
It's fair.
I have a question about the Little League. I have a question, though.
Okay.
Do you think it's kind of stupid? I was watching ESPN all week long. And I mean all week long I've been watching ESPN. I have not seen one advertisement for the Little League Classic featuring Shohei Ohtani. And on ESPN2, there's a kids cast, which actually has a pretty cool, like, 20-year-old broadcaster. That was kind of cool. And that girl, Monet Davis, who like was a little black girl who was pitching in the Little League World Series years ago.
Yeah, I saw. I didn't even know it was happening. I didn't even know it was happening until today.
I turned on the TV like, when did this come on? I turned on the TV at 6:30. I was like, oh, what? I was like, oh, baseball MLB Countdown's on. I scrolled through all the other sports channels and nothing else was on. So I said, okay, well, what's coming up next? Oh, the Little League Classic. Oh, Angels and Indians. What? Who was going to tell me that? I mean, social media has been, and I've actually looked at a lot of baseball stuff. I've not seen one. I don't understand that. That makes no sense to me. They are trash.
Well, to be fair, I have seen ads for Sunday Night Baseball. I wasn't aware that it was in Williamsport.
I don't get that. That's weird.
So if the draw was, oh, they're going to be playing in Williamsport, because they did that. I can't remember which team did that last year or 2 years ago.
It's their fourth year in a row.
Oh, it's 4 years now.
The Indians, I think, always host it somehow, and so they're losing a home game. Not that it matters.
That's okay. Nobody goes anyways.
And also, there it is, third out. Yep, good night. Indians win 3-0. Shohei, by the way, my first ever time, like, I finally have watched him live for the first time. Wow, that dude's so good. Like, I know that's to be said by everybody, but it was like, even like the discipline at the plate to just watch, to know to like understand where the strike zone is. He's phenomenal. He is everything. He's who you create in MLB The Show.
MLB The Show, hey.
If he's not on the cover next year, I might throw my PlayStation 4 into a wall.
If he's not on the cover next year, it's because Stephen A. Smith told him not to put him there.
Stephen A. Smith is so bad, dude. Did you know they're going to be doing that thing by them? I believe my mom told me that she read that Stephen A. Smith is going to be doing that show by himself now.
Yeah, I heard Max Kellerman is leaving.
Well, I knew that part because he's got like a lot more. How do you
have a debate show with one person?
I don't understand. Like, please let him debate Molly so they can both just go to hell. Like, that's terrible. Dude, whoa! Sports Center just has the Savannah Bananas logo just sitting there out of nowhere. What is this? Hold on. Their three top stories are Miggy's 500th home run. Congratulations, Miguel Cabrera, by the way. Rookie quarterback. Yes. And then Savannah Bananas. Like, I did not plan to wear the shirt like that for no. That was weird. Hey, shout out to that broadcaster that I thought was pretty good calling the final game of the CPL championship. I said he was good. He responded, "Hey, thanks, bro," and he ended up winning the broadcaster of the year for the CPL. I don't know why they're.
I wonder what the Savannah Bananas. Why they were on the Sports Center all of a sudden.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. It's weird. I'm like, what is going on here? I'm checking
Guess
Twitter.
you'll have to watch Sports Center.
I don't
Guess
know
you'll have to
why.
watch Sports Center. All right, Mike. I'm going to do a mock draft here. I have the second pick in a 12-team league. Looks like Christian McCaffrey's gone. What do I do here? Do I go Dalvin Cook? Do I go Alvin Kamara, Derrick Henry, Zeke Elliott? What do I do here with the second pick? I don't know if I love Dalvin Cook because I feel like he just everybody's in love with him. I kind of like Alvin Kamara in this spot.
Alvin Kamara because of Michael Thomas, but are they going to stack 11 in the box to stop him because they have Taysom Hill and Jameis Winston?
Well, they still gotta stop Traquan and they still gotta stop Troutman. They got other weapons there, not like they used to. I'm gonna take Alvin Kamara. Let's see what happens here.
No, Zeke. Oh my God.
Zeke's gone. He got taken.
Because you didn't take him.
See. I think Zeke's overrated. All right, we're back to my pick here. I've got my pick in the second round. They want me to take suggested players. AJ Brown. I don't like that. No. Justin Jefferson, Darren Waller, Keenan Allen. I kind of feel like I have to go into the running back. There's not a ton of running backs available. The best one available right now is, according to this, is Chris Carson, DeAndre Swift, and David Montgomery.
DeAndre Swift plays for the Lions, right?
Yeah, I kind of like Chris Carson here.
And he plays for the Seahawks right now?
Yep.
They rely on so much Russell Wilson though.
Maybe yes, maybe no, but maybe they're trying not to.
Keenan Allen would be a good one. Well, who'd you take? Chris Carson, I guess.
Keenan Allen's gone.
Because you didn't take him. Oh my God! How do you? No,
Keenan Allen's there. Keenan Allen's right there. I can't take a tight end, but I have been targeting Darren Waller in a lot of leagues.
Why?
Because it's hard to find a good tight end who can actually be like a wide receiver's type stats.
According to Talkman, who does really good on the fantasy stuff, he said the tight ends out of like the first 3 or 4, the rest of them just balance out, and like there's really no reason to take one unless you're going to take one with like your first 3 picks or 4 picks.
Well, that's the thing is like,
why is your video freeze? I don't understand your Wi-Fi.
I don't know what to tell you, Mike.
You're back. It was just weird.
Please don't leave. I'm here. I'm not leaving. I would never leave you.
Hey, thank you so much. Hi, handsome. Sorry.
All right, calm down, Savannah. Banana.
Just call me Savannah.
Where's all of our trolls from YouTube? Did you block them all already?
We blocked quite a few of them. Yeah, that was not fun.
Nobody's watching the stream from YouTube.
I care less. I don't know. Well, we haven't really shared it a lot, too. We just got the live now Pete's Power Plays. Thank you, 12-ounce Sports, for that.
Fair.
Like, it literally says right here, live talk show on 12-ounce Sports. So why did that happen? I'm dead. I see you got your shirt right there.
Yes, my Stanley Cup champion. This is the one that came with the Islanders hoodie.
Awesome. Oh, Trevor Lawrence is on Monday Night Football tomorrow, obviously.
So who do I take here, Mike? I got A.J. Brown, Justin Jefferson, Darren Waller, Chris Carson.
Justin Jefferson, sure.
All right, let's take Justin Jefferson. I don't agree with that pick, but let's Jefferson. Take it. Did I say Dustin? I meant Justin. Oh, I could have had Patrick Mahomes right there.
What is wrong with you?
Well, I can't tell. They only suggest me players. Let's go top-ranked player from each position. Yeah, Josh Allen. We're taking Josh Allen. Boom.
That's fair. Wow. I wonder why these women on TV or have all these problems with men looking at them. Could it be this lady's dress is up to her freaking butt?
What are you watching?
Sports Center. This Sports Center anchor in broad daylight is just right here in her full body and her freaking dress. It's like she's wearing a shirt. Oh, but they look at me funny. Screw you then for wearing that crap. I guess
Mike, that's not going to go over well.
I don't care. I guess they want people to not look at them when they're wearing stuff like that. Give me a break. It's so stupid. I've never understood that.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, man. I try not to get involved in stuff like that.
No, I bet you don't. No, I'm saying because it's on the Midnight Drive. I don't appreciate when these anchors talk. Like, I understand there's some perverts, but don't encourage them, is what I'm saying. It makes it worse.
Okay, I can understand that, Mike. I'm just saying, like, it's just not a battle any guy is ever going to win.
Amen.
I mean, I'm not a pervert. You're not a pervert.
I better not be.
I got nothing to worry about. They can start talking about anybody they want. I just don't. Yeah, that's correct. But I'm just saying, like, to lump all men in as perverts because one of them like attacked you is just ridiculous.
Amen. I wonder how my boy Jack Morris is doing.
Jack Morris, yeah. Well, he got suspended, so.
Jake Glaze is pissed.
Pete Prisco.
Oh, Pete Prisco. Oh, he's.
You rang.
Oh, you got his voice down now.
This guy's an idiot.
Right. Who said that? You
God, how bad does your fantasy football draft have to go that you just drafted 2 Houston Texans back to back?
Who did that?
I did. I drafted David Johnson, and then I drafted Brandon Cooks.
I thought you were about to say Deshaun Watson. I was about to give you a pat on the back.
I'm curious about Deshaun Watson if he's gonna
he's out for the year, bro.
But is anybody gonna draft him? Like, take a fly? Could you take him with your last pick?
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, would you take him with your last pick?
Of course.
So I mean, you never, like I was saying, like you never know.
Who else are you gonna take with your last pick? Some wide receiver that you're gonna drop anyways?
Usually, my last pick is a kicker. So.
Well, Harrison Butker deserves more respect than that.
Okay, he might be someone else's last pick before me, but
Miguel Cabrera finally hit. You know, Miguel Cabrera is like one of 9 players that have hit 500 home runs that have over a 300 average, by the way.
Does he still have over a 300 career average? Because his last couple years have been pretty poor.
That's what they all do. We're going to find out later on he was on steroids. Oh, surprise.
He's always been kind of a pudgy guy. I don't know.
He's a big boy. He's like big poppy. Like, he's always been huge. Right. Aaron Judge, I mean, that's going to be a fun line to walk too, but he's a Yankee, so he's obviously on steroids.
Obviously, totally.
Oh, the Detroit Tigers player trying to run. He's pretty fast for a weight guy.
All right, who's a better kicker, Justin Tucker or Harrison Butker? Or Young Wei Koo?
Oh, I love me some Young Ho. I'm not a pervert. I actually, in this spot, that's a good question, actually. I would say Justin Tucker, but he's going to have a fall off one of these years. I would say Butker because he's young.
All right, we're going to draft Butker.
Oh, and I don't think the Falcons are going to be. Are you already on your last pick?
No, I think I still have a defense left to take. I kind of like Washington this year. I think they just got taken. Hold on.
You just kind of like Washington just because? Like, you're just going to throw that out there? I kind of like Washington. They're only like freaking amazing on defense. It's nothing big.
But I mean, like, they're not a team that's like super valued right now.
They're probably not going to be getting blown out, though. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, I'm going to take Kansas City's defense. And then for my last pick, I'm going to take Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Massage Parlor Watson.
Or I could take Justin Fields. Or I could take your boyfriend, Trey Lance. Or could I take Sam Ehlinger or Daniel Jones?
Obviously, my other boyfriend is Sam Ehlinger, so, you know.
You ever notice that all the guys you stand don't get drafted in fantasy football drafts?
You know what? I don't give a snot. Okay, I wouldn't draft Daniel Jones or Sam Ehlinger. Well, maybe Sam Ehlinger in the fantasy draft, anyways.
Hey, one of our listeners said they like the Buttercloth commercial. You should play it.
That's a fun commercial. Oh, Bobby!
While I finish up this draft.
Yeah, I'll just play the commercial. Yeah, we don't want to
just search. Where's Deshaun Watson? Where's Jake
Glazing? Shut up, Jake.
Draft Deshaun. All right, let's see. What did I get? Oh, we're finishing up. Everybody drafted kickers in the last round. I got a C. I got a 76 out of 100, according to the consensus of experts.
Who gave you
I
that?
kind of like. It's a fantasypros.com or whatever.
Fantasy Pro. I want to do that.
So just Google fantasy football mock draft. I'll show you my screen.
I never get graded though.
Here, there's my screen. You can look.
You better change that screen before I share it.
Wow, what's wrong with it?
It's so small, dude. We can't see that.
Well, what do you want me to do? Here, let me
full size it.
There.
There you go.
I got a C. This is my team. Kamara,
What
Jefferson.
website? Is that fantasypros.com?
Yeah, draftwizard.fantasypros.com. Oh, I should turn this Pornhub. I need to turn that Pornhub window off.
Did you just have a Pornhub window open?
No, this is my wife's computer. I'm gonna leave that on there. All right, so this is my team: Alvin Kamara, Jefferson. I love Josh Allen this year. I think he's gonna win the MVP.
We get it. We're not sharing the screen no more.
Oh, you're not even sharing it?
I don't like seeing the grid. That's so ugly.
Better than your face.
Whoa! He's right. We're gonna look at the Buttercloth commercial.
We'll be right back.
Go see my bookie too.
You can look at all the commercials.
To MyBookie, you're ready to create an account and start making money. And we're here to help. And remember, you can get a bonus of up to $1,000 on your first deposit. Now you're ready to bet. Just go to mybookie.ag, visit the sportsbook, click on your bet, and input the amount you want to risk or win in the bet slip. Yes, it's that easy. Just remember, at MyBookie, you play, you win, you get paid.
Your favorite college at Fanatics.com. The largest assortment of officially licensed fan gear from more than 500 colleges. Every conference, every team. Shop now and get today's special offer. Fanatics.com. Officially licensed everything.
Let's face it, your shirt sucks. This is your average dress shirt. It serves one purpose and it doesn't even do a good job at it. They're stiff, scratchy, hot, and wrinkle like they were made to. This is the Icy Cotton shirt from Buttercloth, and it's gonna make you rethink every shirt in your closet. Buttercloth shirts are designed to look like a Friday night, but feel like a Sunday morning. So stop buying those marked up, luxury brand dress shirts only to be let down when they feel like every other shirt. Buttercloth shirts are made with the finest long fiber cotton that feels soft and smooth against your skin. It's like you're being cuddled by a bunch of adorable puppies. Long fiber cotton produces luxuriously soft fabric that naturally keeps you cool in the summer and warm in the winter. I've never felt more comfortable in my life. Icy Cotton by Buttercloth takes it one step further. This revolutionary shirt is literally infused with mint fibers that make the fabric cool to the touch. Mint is also a natural odor repellent, so you'll smell nice and fresh all day long. Can't smell a thing.
All right, you've been summoned by Bobby Schmidt. Leave it on. Let's see the search history. All right, Aaron.
The search history for what? My computer?
Yes. And pull up the cache history too, man.
Cache? I don't know what that means.
The cache or whatever.
You want to see my search history? Sure. That's
Bobby
fine.
does.
All right.
Bobby!
All right. I still got my draft up. What do I do? Oh, history? Can you even see that? You can't see that.
Blow it up.
You can't see my... How am I going to blow up the fucking tab for my search history?
Hey. What's your language?
You watch your language. You're telling me to do things I don't know how to do.
That's what she said.
The only thing that's damning in my search history, there's Amazon, bunch of Amazon stuff.
Oh.
This is the only thing that's damning. FBI probing Deshaun Watson.
Oh my God.
There's nothing here, man.
That's enough of that. That's okay. That's enough of that.
Yeah, so you got nothing.
Sorry, Bobby.
Why we have big faces? What's going on? What's this?
Because this is the midnight drive, man.
Yeah, but you have a big face.
What? You have a bigger face. How about that?
Hey, Bobby, let's go play golf tomorrow.
Leave him alone. Leave Bobby alone.
Let's go play golf tomorrow. He says he has to work,
here.
but I don't believe him.
I don't want to play golf. I have to work tomorrow.
He says he has to work, but I don't believe him.
I don't either.
All right. What are we talking about now? Miguel
I'm not-
Cabrera, Hall of Famer, obviously.
Well, yeah, but I don't like the whole last 5 years of your life you suck because you're trying to get more home runs.
No, I don't think he was sucking because he was trying to hit more home runs. I think he just sucked.
So how many good years did you have?
Miguel Cabrera, probably, let's see, he was on the 2003 team that won the World Series. So that was, 18 years ago.
Oh.
Was it 2003 when they won the World Series? Miguel Cabrera. Yeah, when the
I didn't know
he was
Tigers,
on the Marlins team.
Oh, the Marlins won a World Series?
The Marlins won 2 World Series, bro.
Oh my
Look up.
God. How the mighty have fallen flat on their face.
Yeah, he was Rookie of the Year in 2003, and they won the World Series. That was when Josh Beckett was on the team. Some other guys were on the team too. Derek Lee was on that team, dude.
Super.
The Marlins, what the Rays are today, the Marlins used to be. Build up a bunch of guys in the farm system, hit it big, and then just sell them all off. Like, do you know who Gary Sheffield is?
Yes. I don't. I mean, okay. I know he's a big name in baseball. I just don't know who he is now.
Like, he won a World Series with the Florida Marlins in 1997.
Florida Marlins.
Like, it's crazy.
Imagine you've fallen so far, you change your name.
Like, they had just an incredible, like, team. I mean, they had Moises Alou, Bobby Bonilla, Luis Castillo, Edgar Renteria, Levon Hernandez, Kevin Brown.
Edgar Renteria.
I mean, yeah, the 1997 World Series team for the Marlins were incredible. Craig Counsell, who's now the manager for the Brewers. Like, they had incredible. Like, 2003, they had Dontrelle Willis, the D Train. You know who that is, right?
No.
Oh God, Mike.
Elena Deladon has not played in 683 days. Okay, that was huge.
I don't care.
Well, she's won MVP with 2 teams.
She plays in the WNBA. I don't care.
Desiree, smack him, please, virtually.
See, I like sports and I like jokes. NBA, WNBA. One's a sport, one's a joke. There's room for both.
You're one of those guys.
No, I don't mind women's sports, but
Apparently
I
you
don't
do.
watch them. I don't watch them.
Then why mock it?
I watch the NWHL. It's their joke. They're like, we want to make the same amount of money as the men. You don't bring in the same revenue.
Of course they can't.
You don't bring in the
that.
same revenue. You bring in the same
Yeah,
revenue.
no, I
You're a
agree with
joke.
that. I agree.
You're a joke. You guys want to stand there and protest about making the same money as men when you lose money? Your leagues lose money every year. Soccer, basketball. The NWHL is fun to watch sometimes, but let's not be ridiculous and say that there's some grandiose league. I mean, I love watching the NWHL.
I agree.
But I mean, I'm not gonna. If I got something to do, I'm more than likely not gonna watch a women's sport. It's nothing against women. It's just not entertaining.
So I am making a team called the Far Cry 5 Losers. Okay.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know either.
Are you doing a mock draft right now on the
No.
Midnight Drive?
You're doing one.
I did one. I'm done now.
I'm doing one too. So. Oh.
Well, it's sure to be keeping people on the watching us.
What?
two of us doing mock drafts.
I mean, I may not just do it like and be. I'm not gonna be distracted.
No, I understand
What'd
that.
you say?
I'm just saying. What?
What? Shut up, Jay. Man, I'm trying to figure out why. Wait. Oh yeah, so the Baltimore Orioles
The Baltimore Orioles are so bad.
have lost. Have they ever been good? By the way, you got some history like in the '70s for that one too.
In the 90s, they made the World Series, or they made the ALCS. They made the ALCS a few times.
Yeah, and that was the last time they did.
Like Mike, do you remember when Alabama football stunk? No, they haven't
Before
stunk in your
Saban,
life.
that is true. They haven't really stunk because Bear Bryant. Then who they have after Bear?
They stunk for a while between the 80s and 90s and early 2000s before Nick Saban. They were
And
terrible.
Nick Saban is the guy. Speaking of Nick Saban, AJ McCarron is out for the season with a torn ACL. So all that time sitting on the bench is going to be a lot harder to do now.
I'm pretty sure he's done. He's
on the Falcons.
Not anymore. He's not. Now he's on the IR.
Well, he's still going to be.
I'm sorry. Am I keeping you up?
Wow.
That's what you used to say to me. Am I keeping you up? Oh my God! Stop.
Your wife loves. Oh, whoa. Nice Marseille soccer match suspended due to fan violence.
Did you just say nice?
Their name is Nice, and they had
Their name is Nice. Their name is Nice. It's in France. It's a city in France. Culture yourself, Mike.
It's funny that it's called Nice because they had a soccer match suspended due to fan violence.
Yes, because they were anything but nice.
They're anything but Nice.
They're not very. Yeah, you're right.
Oh boy, isn't that crazy though? Can you imagine like a bunch of again with the fan bull crap? I don't like it.
I agree with you, Mike. I don't.
Drunk.
That's actually one of the reasons. Another one of the reasons I won't go to a Raiders game because they have some of the worst fans in the history of sports.
They used to when they were in
Still
Oakland.
do.
When people actually went.
People haven't been able to go to the games because of COVID-19, Mike. What are you talking about?
I don't know anything about COVID-19. I don't know her.
Well, if she's 19, she's legal, so you're fine.
Whoa! Desiree.
I love how you call out my wife every time I talk about a person.
Don't let me sick your wife on you. That's all I got to say.
She's at work.
She said, hey, yo. So, hey, yo.
She's listening at work.
Hi, yo. I wonder how she must have snuck into the bathroom and said, yo.
No, she kind of works like she doesn't have people around her, so she can kind of listen. So
that's cool.
Nice.
It's nice.
Stick an earbud in the ear, and she's good.
Yeah, well, so guess what? News with me. Not that anybody wants to hear it, but I had surgery on my knee in 2019, right? Because of like some work injury, and so now I have fluid building back up on my knee. Like randomly this past week. It's really kind of hurting. Thankfully, I do see the doctor tomorrow, but it's kind of like scaring me because I don't know if it's torn now all of a sudden. But it definitely is in agony. Any suggestions? Please leave in the comments below.
Amputate your leg.
I mean, that'd be nice.
That's my suggestion.
You're a great friend. Even better man. Aaron, who's going to win the Little League World Series?
I don't know.
You putting money on
Korea. No. I don't know who's in the World. Because I don't bet the Little League World Series. I don't know anything about it.
Well, I know Hawaii.
I've honestly never been a Little League World Series guy. Like, even when I was a kid, I was like, I don't care.
I try really hard to get into it. It's just, wow. It's hard to get into it. Yeah, no, I'm good. It's hard to get into because, like, it is kids, and it's like you feel kind of weird just anyway. It's like, what are we doing here? Like, ESPN tries to, like, hype it up so much. It's like, man, it's pretty bad that ESPN can hype that up more than MLB, though. I do have to call them out on that.
Well, I feel like they've been broadcasting the Little League World Series forever.
Yeah, and it's like, I wonder if anybody still watches it. Like, I mean, has that thing ever generated ratings? It has to. If they're bringing it back.
You know, what are you talking about, the Little League World Series?
Yeah.
I feel like it's either a tradition and they just broadcast it as a tradition and still lose money on it, or people watch it. I mean, you got to think about like if a Las Vegas team was in here, I think people from Las Vegas would sit and watch it. So you're actually getting little pockets of markets of people who are going to tune into it. So like, I bet if a team from Georgia, a lot of people in your area would go or not go, but watch it.
I wonder if Disney likes it too.
Well, it's kids, so
That's what
sure they do.
Disney loves kids,
Not in that way, but yes,
and kids love Disney.
they better. That's kind of their best customer.
Right. It's the only customer. I do like the resort I stayed at though. I can't lie.
I've
Stayed at the music resort and that was pretty cool. That was beautiful.
stayed at a couple of them too as well. I just I don't remember a lot about my time. I mean, we used to be annual. I used to have an annual pass to Disney, so I went.
Wow.
I kind of overdid it.
Yeah, I mean, you can't. Yeah, I can imagine that would be pretty annoying.
Because I used to live in Orlando, so like it was like, hey, what do you want to do today? You want to go to the
Disney?
mall? You want to go to Disney? Ooh, Russell Westbrook throws out first pitch before Dodgers game. I have to see this. See if he throws like
might turned it over.
I have to watch a 15-second ad for probably a 20-second video.
Or a 5-second video.
Yeah. But the content I want to see is about 5 seconds, yeah.
So I'm seeing the replay of this bases loaded in the 8th inning.
Way outside. What'd you say?
They really turned a double play on these boys. They turned a triple play on the bases loaded play.
I don't know, dude. I'm not watching the Little League World Series. What are you talking about? Little League World Series?
In that Little League Classic, they turned a triple play in that 8th inning bases loaded play.
Nice.
That's insane. That's the Angels for you.
So yeah, remember when I said, "Hey, they got bases loaded, no outs."
Wow, I can't believe that actually happened. Like that never happens.
It's very rare that a triple play does happen. You are correct. Yeah.
Especially when bases are loaded with nobody out. Wow. Shout out to the Orioles though. 18 losses in a row, 3 shy of tying their own record.
18 losses in a row, and I think they've lost 16 of them on the run line. Like, if you were to bet the run line each time, I think you'd be up like $1,800 or something like that. And if you rolled them over, you bet zero. So
the Savannah Bananas are apparently on Sports Center for an SC featured. Wow.
They always have good promos, don't they? Aren't they the team that has a bunch of good promos?
So I looked at their old Sand Nats page, and they had like 9,000 followers. The new one has like 25,000 followers. That's like insane for this area.
So, Mike, let me ask you this. You got on me about my WNBA comments. Why is Elena Delle Donne's comeback so newsworthy?
Because she's like a really big player. And I didn't even know that she was out for that long. I wonder why I hadn't heard about her.
She's a really big. I didn't even know she was out that long. You know, I can tell you why she was. She was the one who got COVID-19 and refused to come back and play. I knew that. I don't even follow the WNBA, Mike. Come on.
I think I do remember that. I know. There's so much stuff to keep up with sports, and that was just one of them I didn't keep up with. Sorry, WNBA.
Name a topic. I bet you I've kept up with it just enough to not completely know what it's about.
Ken Griffey Jr.
What about him?
Ken Griffey Jr. Just tell me about him.
He, if not for injuries, would have been the greatest baseball player of all time. And even with injuries, is probably the top 10 greatest baseball players of all time.
But Ken Griffey.
Ken Griffey, I know that he and his kid hit a home run in the same game, and he coached. Wow. He coached first base for the Reds when I was growing up. I remember seeing that. I'm like, how is Ken Griffey? I didn't understand because I was a child. How is Ken Griffey playing in Seattle and coaching first in Cincinnati? I don't get it. It took a while.
How did Dwayne Wade's daughter? Never mind. Let me shut up. What about LeBron James?
Is that the one that he's like letting be a boy?
The boy is becoming a girl. Yes.
Okay. See, I know just enough to not be completely clueless.
And not talk enough about it. Yeah, that's great.
I don't need to talk about Dwayne Wade's daughter's son. I don't.
His woe person child.
Whatever he or she wants to call themselves, I don't care. I don't care to talk about it.
I love it. I freaking love it. I love 2021. I love what we've become. Okay. I'm so sorry. Okay. Wow. You did better with that than I thought you would.
I was about to say, you all right, man?
Yes. LeBron James, and you think he stays long enough to play against or with his son?
Well, how old is he? 36?
Yeah.
So he's 36, and his kid's what? Senior in high school?
Yeah.
Is he? I don't know.
He's up
I
there.
know he
He's
goes
either a junior or senior.
I know he goes to like Sierra
Chino,
Canyon.
yeah, whatever they're called. Bunch of kids over there go to Sierra Canyon.
So let's see. He has to go. Does he have to go to college, or he has to be out of high school for 1 year, right?
Yeah, but I think he just go to the G League because I know they're doing that thing.
So let's see. Let's look up.
Money.
Let's look up Bronny. And why is the G League able to pay that much? Do anybody go to those games?
Because they were funded by the NBA.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. I mean, it's only, of course they are.
I don't know. Are they? So I thought is the G League like a minor league? Can those guys be called up to play on?
It used to be called developmental league, so I'm assuming it's a minor league.
Right, but like
they call them up and send them down all the time. Yes.
So why wouldn't guys who don't want to get drafted by certain teams just go to the G League, sign with that team, that G League team, and then just get called up? That doesn't make any sense.
Hey, Cade Cunningham, he's speaking to you.
Well, I don't know what Cade. I mean, some people like to go through the process of the draft, but my point is like I can't think of it. Like if Zion Williamson didn't want to be a Pelican and he wanted to be a Laker, why didn't he just go to the Lakers and say, "Hey, I'm going to go to the developmental league for your team, your G League team, and just call me up"? There's got to be something there.
I'm sure there is, unless there's a rule in place that stops it somehow.
All right, so LeBron James's kid, Bronny James, is only
it's LeBron
16.
James Jr.
He's only 16. He's Bronny. He goes by Bronny.
I know.
It's a stupid name, but he goes by it. So this is my name. There are many like it, but this one is mine. So LeBron James's kid, little LeBron James, is 16 years old. So that would mean he's probably a sophomore in high school.
Give him 4 years, I guess.
So that gives him 2 years in high school and at least 1 year in the developmental league. So LeBron has to play for 4 more years. That puts him into his 40s. I would take the no on them playing together, unless LeBron just is literally holding on to the league as like the 40-year-old Mike Miller who just stands in the corner and catches passes and shoots threes. And unfortunately, LeBron James
Michael
sucks
Jordan.
at threes. I don't think Michael played until he was 40.
He didn't even play. Yeah, I know. He didn't even play until he was 37, if I'm not mistaken. He was young.
Yeah, he didn't play that long. He retired in what, like 2001?
Which is why he's not the greatest.
2003.
That's why he's not the greatest.
He's absolutely the greatest.
Because of a 6-year run, I don't buy it.
Because of a 6-year run, he won 6 titles in 6 years.
No crap! LeBron has been to 10 of them, or 11, 10 of them.
Because the people he played in the East all sucked ass.
Okay, and so he ran through them like a bunch of children, so he should get credit for that. How come Michael Jordan couldn't beat the Pistons? I just want to know.
How many Hall of Famers has LeBron James defeated to get to the Eastern
Hall
Conference
of Famers.
Finals? Yeah.
Oh, Isaiah Thomas,
Hall of Famers.
little 5'9" overachiever Isaiah Thomas. Yeah, that's what all those white guys are only famous because they were white and tough. And you're going to tell me Hall of Famers? Get out of my face!
All these white guys. What are you talking about? Larry Bird's one of the best basketball players of all time. Who cares?
And there's a reason why people are so like, wow, I can't believe a white guy, because white guys are never that good unless they're a 3-point shooter or unless they're a tough guy inside who's 7 feet tall.
See, this is why I don't like basketball, because all of a sudden it comes down to race. Because a white guy's good, it's surprising.
Yes, one white guy was good, which is why it's so surprising.
You know, white people are allowed to be good at basketball, Mike.
Well, they're not. That's just the point.
But they are.
No, black people are so much better at basketball. Maybe it's a culture that maybe it's because white people don't play it as much.
They don't play basketball.
I really wish you could see this lady on TV right now. She's pissing me off. I'm turning off the TV.
Why? I want to see a lady who's wearing next to nothing.
Hold on. Oh, it's the banana segment too.
Mike, you're red as a tomato right now, buddy.
Why?
I don't know. You tell me. You're the one turning red. It's just like basketball is one of the most fundamentally low-barred sports to play. Put the thing in the thing.
We got some Savannah bananas. This is lit.
This is
what is
lit.
the point of this? What is the point?
I don't know. You turned it on, bro. I'm the one just doing fantasy mock drafts over here. By the way,
Again?
I got a B- on my last one. Yeah. You want to hear this team?
Sure.
All right. We got Josh Allen at quarterback, Saquon Barkley at running back, Austin Eckler, Mike Evans, Cortland Sutton, Jamar Chase, Robert Tonyan, the Buffalo Bills, and Jason Myers. That's my starting lineup.
Jason Myers, kicker for who again? The Jets?
Does it matter? It's a kicker.
Jets, right?
He kicks for Seattle.
Oh, I didn't know.
If you must know, he kicks for Seattle.
I don't know why you picked him.
Because it's a kicker. I just pick any of them. They all suck, and they're all good. They're all just fine at the same time. Kicker is the dumbest fantasy football position I've ever seen.
Harrison Butker won me a few games, man.
Yeah, they shouldn't be allowed to. Like, you should not have points
So stupid.
values. Just take the kickers out. Add me another player. Like, if a kicker should not be getting 10 points for hitting a 50-yard field goal.
Bro, I'm loving that we just got Statesboro and Savannah, Georgia all over Sports Center right now. I'm loving it.
Well, good for you, buddy.
I don't
know anything about Savannah bananas, so.
Well, now you do. Ha ha. They
not
sell out
watching it, so.
They sell out like every game, before the season even starts. But it's
Okay.
a monster thing over here.
Well, there's not a ton going on in Savannah, Georgia.
Thank you. This is why I want to get out.
Then just go, Mike.
Gotta get out.
You just gotta go, man. Trust me. From
Gotta
experience,
get out.
you just gotta go. What are we talking about tomorrow on the AM drive?
You tell me.
I don't know. I mean, we're gonna
We
talk
gotta
about Miguel
touch on-
Cabrera.
I'm gonna talk about the
sure.
Orioles too.
Yeah, we'll talk about the Orioles because they're just all world bad.
They've been bad for 25 years.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, see, I got that one right. Good. We got to talk about the quarterback battles, including Sam Ehlinger and Jacob Eason.
I'm not talking
That
about
was trending on Twitter.
That's not a quarterback battle. Carson Wentz is coming back to practice.
It doesn't matter. He may not even start week 1, so it is a quarterback battle for now. I
I'll
want to
take
know.
that bet. If Carson Wentz might start week 1 if he's healthy. Carson Wentz is starting whenever he's healthy. That's for damn sure.
Well, yeah, but Frank Reich doesn't want to ruin him.
Well, he's already pretty ruined anyway. Let's be honest. We're putting lipstick on a pig in terms of these quarterbacks.
That's not true.
That's absolutely true.
He had one bad year where his team was injured once again, and I don't understand why people all of a sudden want to write him off after he almost won an MVP before he got hurt, and let his team to the playoffs, and then they won the Super Bowl without him, obviously.
Yeah,
then-
that's always the curious one is would they have won the Super Bowl with Carson Wentz like they did with Nick Foles?
Not in that game, no, because of the way it was played. They had to be high-powered, and that was the only way the Patriots could be beat. So I agree that Nick Foles would have won it because of the offense, but Carson Wentz is the better quarterback, if that makes sense.
Well, of course. I mean, their trajectories have gone in vastly different directions. Well, maybe not even vastly, but
It's funny that Nick Foles had 19 touchdowns and 2 interceptions to start his career. That's just baffling to me. How that happened.
dude, he had one year where he threw 27 touchdowns and 2 picks.
That's what I mean. That's how he started his career, fell off the face of the earth, came back up, won Super Bowl. Like, what? He's good again, and then he's bad again.
It's kind of like Ryan Fitzpatrick. Ryan Fitzpatrick burst onto the scene and then was just like the backup quarterback for every team in the NFL. And then all of a sudden became good again in Tampa and Miami. And then all of a sudden now he's a starting quarterback in Washington. I assume he's the starter. I mean,
I'm flabbergasted by the Savannah Banana segment. I'm lost in this. Just because, I mean, I'm surprised it took them 5 years to talk about how great this team is. I don't understand how something can be this popular around here and they're just talking about it on the Sports Center.
Well, good for them.
It's the Bananas, dude. They just beat
I don't know anything about them. They're a double-A baseball team.
They beat the Macon Bacon.
That's even worse.
That's
the Macon Bacon.
I'm pretty sure the Bacon were named good. Frank Sulkowski. Oh my God! Wow. The big guy from WJCL just made it on. I'm ecstatic right now.
Okay.
Wow.
Well.
The Savannah Bananas. The Savannah, the banana. Are you tired?
I'm always tired. I don't think there's a day I wake up and I'm not some sort of tired.
It was kind of sad.
Why is that sad?
Because we're getting old and fat.
Speak for yourself. I'm young and thin.
You're like 38, dude.
I'm not fat. I'm just fluffy. You said I'm 38?
You're thick. Yes.
I am not 38.
You're 34.
Screw you.
Ooh.
Let me get there as slow as I can.
Are you 34 for real?
Yeah, I'm 34.
I still don't believe that.
I don't know what to tell you, buddy.
I mean, you and your wife look like you're both 25. I don't understand it. Like, what are you guys like eating and drinking besides coffee and water?
Pretty much all I drink is coffee and water with the occasional soda.
Okay, how often is the occasional soda?
Well, up until yesterday, I hadn't had one for 8 days.
Wow, I would love to be able to do that.
You can drink coffee and water.
Yeah,
the only reason one of the reasons I only drink soda is because of the caffeine addiction. So when I've discovered coffee, it's actually changed a lot in my life.
I can't believe I'm watching this. But we've made it, dude.
How long is this segment, dude?
They're only on their first game, and it's crazy. Like, this is unbelievable.
Are you watching one of their games? What is?
We got an FC featured.
What does that mean? I don't know what that means.
It's like some special. It's every sports and they have like some special weekend segment. It's like it's just like a super cool story in sports. Like last week was some kid with like cancer or whatever. Like he got to meet his favorite baseball player, I guess.
So it's like a Make-A-Wish special?
No, be nice.
I'm asking.
Like I'm just saying, it's a cool story in sports. It's a cool story in sports.
Oh, I got an A.
What's your team this time?
Look at this team. I'll pop this one up for you.
Oh,
look at that one. I got an A, baby.
See.
Can't see. I
hate the grid. We cannot see what those names are.
Then look right here, you dummy.
Nobody can see that on the screen.
Why can't you see that?
It's small.
Like you?
I wish.
All right, we got Lamar Jackson, Christian McCaffrey, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Cortland Sutton, Robbie Anderson, Darren Waller, Mike Davis, Kansas City defense, my young ho. And on the bench, we got Mike Williams, Zach Moss, Dallas Goedert, Nyheim Hines, Traquan Smith, and Tevin Coleman.
Can you screenshot that and show me that? That might be the best draft I've ever seen in my life. What was the quarterback?
Lamar Jackson.
That might be the best fantasy draft I've ever seen. I'm not kidding. I don't know who you were with, but
look at that, 95 out of 100.
That should be 100. That should be 1,000 out of 100. That is the best draft I've ever seen.
Here, I'll take a picture of it. I had the
Who were you with? Like, was it a bunch of like cats and pigs?
No, Mike. This is a mock draft. These aren't real.
Yeah, well, you could have literally just this one fantasy and like made a Sports Center story out of that. That was incredible.
There you go, buddy. I'll send you this. I'll send you that one so that way you know how to draft the perfect team. There it is, right there, buddy.
Post it on the Twitter and post it on the Instagram. It's a great draft.
All right. Let's wrap it up here for the midnight drive because we've got 10 a.m. Eastern. We got a show coming up in about, what is that?
12
about
hours.
11
hours.
12 hours or so. 11 hours and 15 minutes, something like that.
The Far Cry 5 losers will not be drafting tonight, unfortunately.
Far Cry 5 losers. Holy cow, that's quite a name.
I've never
All
played
right.
Far Cry 5. I don't even know if they made a 5th one yet. They did.
Oh, I didn't even know that was a game. So
I don't
didn't
play
know what you were
M-rated games.
What is the M-rated game?
Like stupid games with blood and gore and stupid crap that don't mean to be in the game.
Oh, M, like mature.
Like R, yes.
Got it. Okay.
I'm a good boy sometimes.
Yeah, maybe not.
Just don't fight
All right.
people, okay?
Play the commercials and then end the stream, buddy. Play the commercials one more time for everybody. They need to see them.
To MyBookie, you're ready to create an account and start making money. And we're here to help. And remember, you can get a bonus of up to $1,000 on your first deposit. Now you're ready to bet. Just go to mybookie.ag, visit the sportsbook, click on your bet, and input the amount you want to risk or win in the bet slip. Yes, it's that easy. Just remember, at MyBookie, you play, you win, you get paid.
Your favorite college at Fanatics.com. The largest assortment of officially licensed fan gear from more than 500 colleges. Every conference, every team. Shop now and get today's special offer. Fanatics.com. Officially licensed everything.
Let's face it, your shirt sucks. This is your average dress shirt. It serves one purpose and it doesn't even do a good job at it. They're stiff, scratchy, hot, and wrinkled like they were made to. This is the icy cotton shirt from Buttercloth, and it's gonna make you rethink every shirt in your closet. Buttercloth shirts are designed to look like a Friday night, but feel like a Sunday morning. So stop buying those marked up, luxury brand dress shirts only to be let down when they feel like every other shirt. Buttercloth shirts are made with the finest long fiber cotton that feels soft and smooth against your skin. It's like you're being cuddled by a bunch of adorable puppies. Long fiber cotton produces luxuriously soft fabric that naturally keeps you cool in the summer and warm in the winter. I've never felt more comfortable in my life. Icy Cotton by Buttercloth takes it one step further. This revolutionary shirt is literally infused with mint fibers that make the fabric cool to the touch. Mint is also a natural odor repellent, so you'll smell nice and fresh all day long. Can't smell a thing.
Do you like online shopping? Jeff Bezos made online shopping better with Amazon. You can buy batteries, get a TV, even purchase your favorite soda. But wait, do you like sports talk? Jeff Beck made sports talk better with 12 on Sports. Next time you use Amazon, use www.12onsportsradio.com/Amazon. Sign in and get shopping. It costs you nothing and helps us. That's www.12onsportsradio.com/Amazon. Thanks.